Hi, this is Larry with Downsizing Makes Sense. If you've never been to our channel, Alice and I are 50-something empty nesters that are moving from this big house to our fifth wheel so that we can live on less and enjoy a more adventurous life. Now, in our countdown to going full-time, today is 4 days to go until we are moving out of the house and into the fifth wheel. Now today, what I'm going to be doing is going through the garage and moving a lot of the items from the garage to our storage area. Now our storage area actually has what they call a flea market once a month, and tomorrow is the flea market. So I'm going to be moving stuff to the storage warehouse, not so much to store it, but they're going to have this flea market. We really didn't want to have a garage sale because we live at the end of 2 dirt roads, and we just didn't feel like people were going to make it back here to do the garage sale. So having it at the storage warehouse makes great. A lot of the stuff that we're selling is already at the storage warehouse, and all I have to do is move some of the items from here that either haven't sold on Craigslist or Nextdoor or Facebook Marketplace, move those out to the storage warehouse, and then have the sale tomorrow. Whatever doesn't sell, obviously we're just going to give to Goodwill and move it on from there. Because today is Friday, we are signing the papers on Tuesday morning. So we have today, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday to finish getting all of this stuff done. So what I'm going to do is start packing up the truck. I did a little video of me earlier moving the hitch out of the back of the truck.
Now, because of my arthritis, I have a really hard time lifting heavy objects. The B&W companion comes in 2 pieces, so I drag the top piece out of the back of the truck and put it on my rolling table. Then I put the really heavy piece, the bottom piece, on my little dolly and roll it onto that rolling table, and I never really have to lift it. It just really helps save my back from pain. Now that I got the truck bed nice and empty and I got my hitch out of there, I'm going to start loading it up. Now, one of the first things I want to do is take these shelves and empty them off, because I want to use these in my storage units to really help organize everything so that if I ever need to get back in there and get something, it's a lot easier to get to it. The mistake we made when we first loaded up the storage unit was we just packed everything on top of each other, and it was really, really hard to get to something that you still needed. Using the storage shelves will really make it easy. Now, most of the stuff that I'm loading up into the truck right now are items that I am going to sell at the flea market at the storage unit on Saturday, the next morning. One of the reasons the garage was so cluttered is because I've been hanging on to this stuff thinking I was going to do a garage sale. But now that we're doing it at the storage unit, I can get all this stuff out of the garage and bring it over there for sale. The other good thing about having the sale at the storage unit instead of my house is that I just don't have a bunch of strangers coming down my street, at my house, in my garage. You know, you just don't have to worry about that.
Okay, so now I'm headed out to the storage unit from the house. I've got the back all packed up with a bunch of junk back there. Some of the stuff's going into permanent storage, and some of it is going to be for the sale tomorrow at the storage unit flea market. So I'm going to use those shelves mostly on the what I call the hot side to store tools and things like that. But I am going to put one of those shelf units on the climate controlled area for just helping keep things organized. When we have to go back and forth to storage to grab something over the next few months while we're still whittling things down, I want things to be nice and organized. So that's why I've got those 2 sets of shelves in the back. So now we are headed out to storage. Next up, the storage warehouse.
Okay, I'm just unpacking the truck here. And, you know, the way we are using storage is just one way of staging, you know, downsizing. It's really hard to just get rid of your stuff all at once. And when you stage it with storage, it just makes it a lot easier process emotionally and physically.
Okay, I'm headed out of the storage unit to go meet a buddy of mine that I work with who's picking up some of my stereo equipment and speakers and all that kind of stuff that he said that he wanted. So in exchange for getting all that stuff, he's going to help me move the couch into the RV. Okay, so he's gonna help me move that couch into the RV. I didn't want to move out the recliner that's in the RV out until I was sure I could get our leather couch into the RV. So, and then he's gonna help me move it into the truck here, and I think I'm gonna move that back to storage.
Now here my buddy from work, Ben, and I are, attempting to put this couch, this leather couch that's in the house, into the RV, and it just barely fit. But it was we were really relieved to be able to get this in there because we've been thinking about it for about a couple of months. Now the other thing, we got to get the old recliners out. Luckily, these recliners come apart into two pieces, which makes it a whole lot easier to get them out. Now we're not sure what we're going to do with these recliners. I think we're going to hang on to them in storage for a while. If anybody's interested in buying these, please let me know. They're still in great condition.
Okay, now what about the bed? All right. Okay, wait. I gotta get close for this one.
Let me suck my gut in first.
You okay?
Yeah, dead.
Now, of course, the second we get the couch in the RV and the recliners out, Alice is on us to move the mattress from our house into the RV. This is a really awesome Tempur-Pedic mattress. It was very expensive, and we love it, and we wanted to use it in the RV. So Ben and I grabbed that mattress that was in the RV. It was actually a pretty good mattress. It wasn't one of those mattresses that comes with the RV. We bought this used, and they had replaced it with a pretty decent mattress, but it's not nearly as good as our Tempur-Pedic. The problem with the Tempur-Pedic, it's like, carrying a wet sponge. They're really, really hard to carry, and even with two people, it was a struggle.
Okay, I've got the truck packed up again. I have those recliners that we took out of the RV. I'm actually gonna put them in storage just for now, and just a lot more stuff that we have packed up from the garage and stuff like that. I'm gonna take the mattress that was in the RV. That's actually not a bad mattress, but we're gonna take that out there too. And then I even have the back of the truck packed up. So I just have a lot of stuff packed up to go into storage right now. We're gonna head over to storage, and then I think I will be done for the day because my body is killing me. So this is what the inside storage unit looks like. We got the mattress in there from the RV, stacking some stuff up. Really putting these shelves in makes a huge difference in creating some space. I mean, look how tall I can stack it to the ceiling by having the shelves in there, and I still have some shelf room in there. So we're paring it down. Some of the stuff that's in here we're actually gonna put on sale tomorrow. Okay, here we are at the storage unit, the outside storage unit. I put a lot of the stuff in there. We're just gonna finish packing up a couple more boxes that we're gonna have on the sale tomorrow. A lot of the stuff they're gonna have for sale is gonna be right up front here, so it should be easy to pull it on. I'm gonna bring some tables to do it. Got the truck all unloaded, so it's time to go back home and maybe edit some video because, man, I took a lot of video today. Okay, so that's gonna put a wrap on 4 days to go. Tomorrow is Saturday, 3 days to go. Alice is taking over there. As you can see, I made a ton of progress in this garage. I don't have really that much stuff left. A lot of the stuff's actually going in the RV, like these bikes or some of the tools and stuff like that, but made great progress today. Got a lot of stuff done, and hope you enjoyed the video. Come back tomorrow. Alice is doing 3 days to go. So anyways, remember, downsizing does make sense.